Hello everyone, Friday, July the 18th, Minute Plus Meditation here, and we continue with the book of Exodus. Now we're in chapter 11, we've jumped ahead. Moses and Aaron performed many wonders before Pharaoh, but the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he did not let the people of Israel go out of his land. And then further near the end of the reading, this day shall be a day of remembrance for you. Which is going to speak of the Passover, which is our Easter, right? Our Easter vigil. But back up, the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart. What does this mean? Did God actually reach out and harden Pharaoh's heart? I think that's what most people would think as they're hearing this, unless it's explained to them over and over and over again. God does not positively harden somebody's heart. God speaks to a person through various means, and if the person freely chooses to ignore that, to resist, to become stubborn, stiff-necked, closed down, willfully, God, in effect, removes his grace. He respects the freedom of the individual, and the person, in effect, becomes in a worse state because God backs off. We basically tell God, get out, and God listens to us. It's the most frightening thing that would ever happen to us, is if God actually listened to us and left us, and then we're prey to who? To a vacuum, to a universe of nothing? No, actually, to the demonic forces. So this is what it means here. I'm explaining it in my own way, but that's essentially what this means. God hardened Pharaoh's heart. Pharaoh always had the opportunity to say yes, because he does say yes when he's brought to his knees. To the Gospel, Matthew chapter 12, Jesus said to them, have you not read what David did when his companions were hungry? All right, the Pharisees are criticizing him and his disciples for picking the heads of the grain. And then he says, or have you not read that in the law that on the Sabbath, the priests of the temple break the Sabbath and yet are guiltless? True, they should have known this. I tell you, something greater than the temple is here. But if you had known what this means, I desire mercy, not sacrifice, you would not have condemned the guiltless. You should realize they're hungry, they need to eat. For the Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath. Whoa, that's basically saying, I am God. Now, it's not his time, so then they had to know what he was saying. They must have been shocked. I'm Lord of the Sabbath, Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath. And Jesus is. So this is why, one of the reasons why the Sabbath is so important for us, to keep holy the Sabbath. But at the heart of the Sabbath is God's mercy to us. God's mercy to you, God's mercy to me. Something we must never forget. God bless you.